Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week, I checked out Future War, and this 1997 movie was directed by Anthony Dublin and stars Daniel Bernhardt and Travis Brooks Stewart and Robert Z'Dar, among others, of course. The story of this movie involves this runaway slave, and he escapes the future and comes to the present. His captors, on the other hand, are not happy about that, so they send some trackers after him to bring him back. However, the trackers are also cyborgs, and they also come with pet dinosaurs. So, he has to escape them and then fight back a little bit and whatnot, and along the way, he meets this nun and befriends this nun, along with other people as well. So what will happen exactly? Well, you'll have to watch the movie and find out. Alright, so let's discuss this movie. Well, I gotta say, this is a so bad it's good movie, and I absolutely loved it. I'm going to recommend it to, most people who like B movies or like bad movies as well. And it's just so cheesy. There's so many cheesy effects with the dinosaurs. And the dinosaurs are from the future, and that's just like a whole cheesy idea. The cyborgs are cheesy. It's just such a cheesy story as well. I know I'm going to say cheesy 100 times probably in this video, but everything is just so cheesy. The characters are cheesy, with this nun and her being like a prostitute before, and now she's found God. And her character is just so cheesy, and I just absolutely loved it. And just many different, ridiculous and wonderfully ridiculous aspects of it. That I just fell in love. I had a great time while watching this. I really did enjoy it. I'm definitely going to highly recommend it if you like kind of cheesy B-movie stuff. This is one worth checking out, I think. Other than that, I really did become attached to the characters, especially this nun character. She is just so cheesy. I absolutely loved her. And she's also just smoking away too as a nun, and I just found that so funny. And with her lines also are very cheesy. She's trying to understand where this alien came from, and he says oh, I come from, up there. And she just refuses to understand and believe that. Maybe I can clip it in here for you.
I come.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'm sorry.
So her character is wonderfully fun to follow along. In addition, with the actors, with this one, Robert Z'Dar shows up. I love seeing Robert Z'Dar. He's such a B-movie actor. If you don't know who he is, he's this actor with very distinctive facial features. And he's a cyborg too, so maybe I can clip him in here for you so you can see what I'm talking about.
Barbara, I heard a noise.
And so I just love seeing him anytime. So there's so much stuff that goes into this one that makes it really a wonderful experience for someone like me. And with that being said, what doesn't work? Well, all of it's bad, I gotta say, but it's wonderfully bad. The dinosaurs are terrible. They're just big rubber things that don't really work that well. And then you also see it from their vision as well. It's just red over the screen, and that doesn't really work. And there's just so many things that don't work with this one. With all the fight scenes, it's always in this warehouse with empty boxes and there's cardboard boxes, so they're throwing boxes at each other and whatnot. And it's just so wonderfully bad that that's where all the charm comes from. There's no aspect of it that's done with I don't know, any integrity. And so I absolutely loved it. I can't praise it enough for its badness, but that's where all of its goodness comes from. So do be warned, if you're not into good bad movies, this is definitely not going to be you. You'll be looking at me being you like this? How can you like this? But I do. I really do like it. So who would I recommend this movie for? Well, if you're a bad movie lover like myself, then definitely try to track this one down. Whether you're alone or in a group having a bad movie night or something, you'll have a laugh riot. Doesn't really matter what situation you are in. I was actually having a hard time tracking it down until I really realized it was just on YouTube, so I just watched it there. And so it's much easier to find than you think. So if you are a bad movie lover, definitely consider checking this one out. As for rating, you know what's coming. I gotta give it the good bad score of 4.5. And having said that, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with a post-credit scene this time. You know, with this one, it was actually a recommendation I got after I left a comment on another YouTube channel called Bad Movie Night. And so they recommended I watch this one. I think AJ recommended it to me. I think he has like a similar situation with me and Leo where I just like contribute to the channel as my hobby, you know. But I just wanted to say thank you so much, AJ. I really did like the movie. I thought it was so much fun if you couldn't tell from my review. And so yeah, thanks again. And having said that, join us in the next one.